Well, howdy do, buckaroos. Hey, it's time to change the pace a little bit. What a, what a dirty vodka martini. I've done dirty vodka martinis before, so why do it again? Well, because I'm using different stuff. Why not, right? I don't know, a little overkill. So I'm using my Bushmills glass. I'm not in a martini glass, but I kind of like using glasses like this. I'm using Boru vodka, Boru Irish vodka, charcoal filter, distilled 5 times, product of Ireland. This is a rather inexpensive vodka. It's less than $20 for that 1.75. And I'm also using Delalo almond stuffed olives, big queen size olives. They look good in that drink. Serving it straight up means I've chilled it, but I don't have any ice in the glass. This isn't a bad vodka, especially for the price. I mean, I've certainly paid more for other vodkas I don't find as smooth as this one. Are there smoother vodkas than this on the market? Yes, but you're going to pay a grunt load for it. I think for the price point, that's a bargain in my opinion. But let's have a drink, huh? Oh yeah, very nice indeed. Yeah, I like a dirty martini. Yeah, and I like a dirty vodka. I've got some buddies that prefer a gin. I've never been a huge fan of gin. I've tried to acquire a taste for it over the last few years. It just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't. Um, so typically I do vodka. I've actually used some bourbons too to make a version of martini using bourbons. Um, I've had a whiskey or had a drink. I don't know if I invented it, but I first called it the Dirty Bird using a wild turkey and making it like a dirty martini. I call it a Dirty Bird. I also have used Irish whiskey that I call a Dirty Irishman. But here I'm using the Boru, which is an Irish. Oh, my nose started itching. And using dirty martini. Anyway, so here's what I've got in here. I've got 2 ounces of the brew. I've got 1 ounce of this olive juice here, the Delalo olive juice, and I've got two of the almond stuffed olives. As you can see, I don't know if you could tell that the almonds are in there. There's one sticking out of that one, so I think you can probably see that. Oh, that's a nice drink. Yeah, I do like this drink every once in a while, and I tell you when I like it. Um, My nose won't quit itching. I do have a rather warm day today. For me, it's just a nice kind of summer drink. I typically only have one. It's not something I drink all day long, and I don't usually make a picture of it. Oh, my nose won't quit itching. I don't usually make a picture of it or a thermos of it and keep drinking all day long. It's going to be a one and done for me, but I certainly enjoy having one every once in a while. Um, Sometimes I like to have it. Not long after I've ate, when I'm, just to kind of relax at the end of the day, sometimes I like to have it before I eat, to put you in the mood. I just like to, every once in a while, I'm mostly a whiskey drinker, bourbon and Irish whiskey mostly with some variances from time to time, but every once in a while, for some reason, just a dirty vodka martini sounds good to me. Since I had that vodka that I bought a while back, actually bought that a couple months ago. Obviously, I'm not drinking it very fast. Bought that a while back. But yeah, I just enjoy it. Again, are there smoother vodkas you can buy? Yes, there are. But I mean, this was like I think it was 18 bucks. No, it was 16.99 because I got it at Randall's in St. Louis, and I had a card for Randall, so it was 16.99. So it was under 20 bucks for the 1.75. So I mean, if you want to pay 30 to 40 bucks for vodka, that's fine. You're going to get a smoother vodka. But for 20 bucks a big one, I mean, this is smoother than a lot of vodkas that you could buy for 20 bucks for a 750 or liter bottle, in my opinion, anyways. I mean, I'm not getting any harsh burn from this whatsoever. Of course, this olive juice is really good, actually. Not olives and olive juices are created equal. This one really blends well with this. I hadn't bought these before. I picked these up at a fresh market in Rogers, Arkansas. I hadn't had them before, but they were, guess what? They were on sale. Yes, I'm a tightwad. I make no bones about that. It's not that I don't know, I'm just frugal, you know. I don't like to spend too much. I have beer geek friends and whiskey geek friends like to brag about how much I spend. Oh, this one cost me this much. I'm the opposite, man. If you can get a bargain, by golly, then there are folks that drink 30-pack beer. Well, because I'm on a budget. I get that. If you want to drink quantity, but you can buy quality craft beer on a budget if you pay attention. And I look around, I find the sales, I buy what's on sale, man. Am I always buying the top of the line, the newest, hip, trendy craft beer? No. But I am buying a quality beer for the money. And the same thing with this vodka here. Is this a top shelf vodka? No, probably not. But it's actually pretty darn smooth for the money. So you can drink well if you want to on a budget. You just have to pay attention. But then again, I'm not typically a quantity drinker anyway. I don't really drink a lot at a time. I usually drink a lot, to be honest, if I'm meeting friends someplace. We get talking, we get drinking, and then I tend to drink faster. But typically, if I'm not, then I just kind of relax, especially when I'm doing these videos at home. I might have one drink an hour, not all day long, mind you, but I'll have a couple, three you know, during the course of an evening, as it were. But as you can see, I'm making no face here. This certainly isn't a harsh drink. Again, make them any way you want to. There are recipes out there for drinks. Recipes are guidelines, folks. This stuff isn't carved in stone. They're not the Ten Commandments. I've had folks tell, well, you're supposed to make it this way. Make stuff any way you want to. This one I use 2 ounces vodka, 1 ounce olive juice. I've had some call for 1.5 ounces of your liquor, 3/4 ounce olive juice. I like a nice drink. So I use 2 ounces to 1 ounce, couple olives, and it actually balances perfect. Any edge that vodka might have, that olive juice takes it off and just makes it go down easier to Tijuana Hooker. I shit you not. Well, how do you know that, Tom? Have you ever had a Tijuana Hooker? Well, maybe I have, maybe I haven't. But if I had, it was before I was married. I'll tell you that. I grew up in California in the 80s. Maybe I took a trip to Tijuana. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I had a lot to drink. Maybe she gave me a bargain. Who knows? Oh, those are good olives. I gotta tell you. Wow. I think I paid $3.49 for that jar. Wow, those are tasty olives. Anyway, I recommend the vodka. I recommend the olives. Maybe not so much a Tijuana hooker, but do what you gotta do, brother. I don't judge. It's time to be a whisper. We'll talk to you later.